Live from Dodger Stadium, MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And getting to start, Shohei Ohtani. What should we keep an eye on here?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Ready to go now? Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. And this one is off and running. Ohtani, a righty that throws with power. 31 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. That one hammered but pulled foul. The 1-2.
Ball That's a inside. Really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Just
ball
missed.
In.
That one misses.
That's ball 4.
So a leadoff walk.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
Outside, that's a ball.
The 1-0. And that one fouled off. Here's a 1-1. Right through there for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
That's off
Nope,
the inside corner.
ball 2.
And the count now even up. Way inside. Payoff pitch. Swings and misses. One down. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. Seeing plenty of left-handed bats in this lineup against a righty on the hill.
Yeah, they're looking at ambush, and you wonder if it's going to lead to a big game for them or not. Certainly, it's a nice boost of confidence to think you can get to that pitcher on the mound with all those lefties in the lineup, and with that extra split second they have to react. We'll see how it shakes out
Off
here.
the plate, ball 1.
Dominguez avoids the first pitch for ball 1. Just underway, crowd getting settled here at Dodger Stadium. Swing and a ball popped up. 2 away now.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Aye.
Grisham off of first with 2 away. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Now this one gets away from the catcher. No advance, though. One and two here.
That's a ball.
Just missed.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
So
that's a ball.
Puts runners at first and second.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. That one in triple digits. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Yanks strand a pair. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Back after this on the show. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And going to the mound in this one for the Yankees, Garrett Cole. Always a treat to watch one of the best starters in the sport, Singy.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's a 1-2.
Ball
Just
3.
missed.
Looks like he thinks that should have been a strike at the top of the zone, but doesn't seem to be too upset. That's just a case where I think he's trying to get a better feel for the umpire's strike zone and what he's going to be calling. That's just a part of pitching.
Payoff pitch. That one misses.
Pitcher base, ball 4.
So a leadoff walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajes.
Hey!
That one's
Ball
upstairs, ball 1. Shohei on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw.
He made it safe. Ball down.
Runner at second, nobody out. Got him swinging. Tied him up on a fastball inside.
The first baseman, number 5.
Here's the Dodgers lineup now. And Chris, they're not lacking for players that can hit the ball over the fence.
And with that said, these hitters have to be patient at the plate because the opposing pitchers are not just going to feed them fastballs down the middle. They're going to have to get deeper into counts and sometimes take the walks. But when they get their pitches, they don't usually miss them, and that's what I'm expecting to see here in this one.
That's a ball.
Man at second.
So that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
2-0. Right through there for a strike. And that one is lifted in the air. Dominguez should have this one. He's there. He's got it. 2 down.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
And now it's Mookie Betts. That one misses. Ball one. On the ground, Caballero. And that is the third out of the inning. So the Dodgers leave one scoreless after one. Back here in LA and stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Ball.
Next offering is fouled back. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Stays alive. And the sweeper is off the plate. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Well, Boog, that's an example of a good at bat without getting into the hit column. He saw a lot of pitches right there, and that can set your team up for success later in the game.
Nope. Ball one.
The 1-0. And a foul ball. Second inning here, no score. Fastball for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts. 2 outs, base is empty. Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees. The 0-1. And that drops in for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
2 down, nobody on. Foul ball still 0-2.
That's a ball.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. On the ground right side. Hot shot, and he can't knock it down. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Walk to open the ball game. Left field, way back there. Carrying well. Slams into the wall and hangs on.
Oh, man, amazing catch to end the inning. As a former outfielder, I'm feeling proud right now. Saw the wall, didn't get afraid, held on to the ball.
Back here at Dodger Stadium. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy.
Max Muncy.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Ball.
The 1-1.
Ball. That's inside.
Late on that fastball. And now
Ball
it's
3.
3-2, and this is a good example of the type of at-bat that Muncy can deliver. That one misses.
Nope, that's ball
so
4.
a leadoff walk.
Batting six.
What a battle.
fielder,
It's not always
Chaos
easy
Girl.
laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
That one
Ball 1.
missed.
Now pitching for the
Paul
Yankees,
Blackburn is
number
forced to the
58,
mound after the
Paul
injury.
Blackburn.
And the 1-0.
Nope. That's inside.
Upstairs. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this
Ball
at-bat
4.
turns out.
And
First
ball
base.
4, 2 aboard.
Batting
Well, the
seven,
bat pretty
the right
much
fielder,
taken out of his hands there.
Yeah, he was patient. He didn't chase and go outside of his strike zone. So, you know, you have to tip your cap because you ultimately know that the guy behind you is going to have an opportunity to get it done. And that's what you got to do. Pass the baton sometimes and trust your teammates.
Kyle Tucker in the box now. Take strike one. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Grisham pulls it in on the run.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field, someone who can attack the ball off the bat. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
There's a strike at the knees.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
2 on, 1 out.
That's a
Way to lay
ball.
off that pitch down.
And a 1-1. Swings through that.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Ground ball left side. Base hit into the outfield. Muncy on his horse around third. He scores and they have the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like
Nope,
that.
that's a ball.
Dalton rushing. The next to hit takes low for a ball. The 1-0. Out to short. Caballero. Off balance feet. There's one. What
He's
a
out.
double play that was. Inning over. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 1-0 ball game. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Ben Rice.
Right.
Sliced hard but foul. Oh, 1 now. Fastball for a strike.
Those are the pitches that make you wonder if this offense is being too patient with their approach. Lots of fastballs in for strikes, not even a swing. They're more than capable of making contact with those pitches, so they need to let it fly.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, Jason.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 0-2. Bounced up the middle. Bounces into the outfield. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here comes Belly to take his cuts. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Dominguez, the base runner at first with one out. Runner on the go. Cut on and missed. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Back to the mound. He's got it. Over to first. 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
At 6, that pitch is in for a strike. Pickoff move to second, and he's back in there. Man on second, 2 down. And that is out of play.
It was a ball, but he chased it. Fastball's been a good pitch against this lineup. Lots of swings and misses.
That one kicks away from the catcher. Throw into third. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away.
Well, that right there can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball's gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it because you're already in scoring position. Well, he was sure there, and now he's only 90 feet away from scoring.
Two outs and a runner at third. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Huge strikeout there. The Yanks lead 1, still behind by a count of 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
You know, these Dodgers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Here's the 0-2. And that just misses. The 1-2. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts the bottom of the 3rd with a double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
That's a strike, and it's 0-1. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the last half of the 3rd.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
The 1-1.
That's
He's
bullshit.
just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
No outs. Runner on second. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's 1 away. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Flied to right his first time. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Not many hitters go up there looking for an 0-0 breaking ball, but a good way for the pitcher to get ahead in the count.
Runner at second here, one gone. That's in there. And it's 0-2.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Man at second.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Two now. And there's
That's
the ball.
ball 3.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
Gets him to chase after that one. Movement in the Yankees pen. Brent Hedrick, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. And the 0-1. Fouled off left side. That's to third, McMahon. And that's the inning. 1 left for LA, but they're on top 1-0. Start of the 4th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Fouled off. He was late.
You know, these Yankees just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
That's ball 2. That's ball 3.
Full count now.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. 0-1. And he hits a ground ball right side. Freeman steps on the bag. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And up next for New York, Jose Caballero. 1 for 1 with a single so far. This one in the air, right field. Tucker on the move.
I'm
Hops
out.
over the wall,
Round roll
and
double.
that's an automatic double.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see a lot of balls bounce over for an automatic double when no one can run it down.
Out towards right center field. And that is that. 1 left for the Yankees. They trail here 1-0. Bottom of the 4th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy.
Max Muncy.
Let's go, Max.
Ball 1.
Muncy in his 10th season, 35 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2012.
Ball, that's off the plate.
That one lifted to left. Bellinger on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Dodgers, the left fielder, Dodgesr.
That was an impressive running catch out there, Chris. And StatCast tells us he covered well over 100 feet to make that grab.
Clearly, that was not an easy play. I mean, he took a great angle to the ball and just had enough closing speed in the tank after that long run to make the catch. It was a wild ride, but a lot of fun to watch.
Ball, that's out.
Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game.
For the Dodgers, the right fielder, Kyle.
2 down, bases empty. So here's Kyle Tucker now, 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
Let's go, King Tuck.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Fought off foul. Two down, nobody on.
Come on, Dodgers. Ball, that's outside.
One and two now.
He's
Nope,
really tightening
outside.
up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And they'll do it again. Two. Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. That ends the frame. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They lead it 1-0.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher for the Dodgers,
Number
Evan
59.
Phillips.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Leading off for the Yankees, the center fielder, number 12, Trent Grisham.
You know, these Yankees looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
On the ground to the left, and it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
That's a ball.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Man at second. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-1. And that one fouled off. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
So now with one away and a man at second, Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. That's in for a strike. That one pulled foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Got him swinging for the K.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Bellinger.
Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Man on second, 2 down. Right there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
The 0-2.
Inside, ball 1.
And Belly goes down on strikes. The Yanks lead 1. They're down 1-0.
Now pitching for the
Back
Yankees,
now to start the bottom of the
number
fifth, and
37,
taking over on the
Brent
mound, Brent Hedrick.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the second baseman, Tommy Edman.
That one fouled off. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Nice hit.
Up next, for
Just
the
kept it simple,
Dodgers,
played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Ball, that's low.
The lefty, the 1-0. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. The 1-1. And that's a little high. Edman gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. That one drifts inside.
That's inside.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Bellinger sizing it up. Makes the grab.
Up next for the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Yohei.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Here's Ohtani. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. Runner on the go. Pitch
Ball,
misses.
that pitch is out.
Safe in second, and he easily steals the bag. One out and a runner at second. Last half of inning number 5. Laser to the gap, should score the run. Here comes Edman around third. In comes the run from second. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get into scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Ball one.
The 1-0.
Ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Just
That's out.
missed. In for a strike. And now 3-1. And ball
That's ball
4,
four.
2 aboard. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie.
And on further review, it was a strike. Still 2 challenges left for them. The other way, can't get there, and that should bring in the run. Here's Ohtani flying around third. He'll score easily, and they take a 3-run lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Well done. Drives in the run. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So now it's Freddie Freeman in there for strike one. This one in the air, center field. Grisham settles underneath it, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Ball.
Runner at second, 2 down. Hard hit down the line and left. Could be extra bases. In comes the run from second. The relay throw. Safe at second.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Brent Hedrick is done, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for the
And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Jake Bird.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. The 0-1. And that one got a piece
That
of
got
it.
him. First base.
Up next for the Dodgers, the left fielder, Dodgesr Hernandez.
Fouled off down the right side. First and second, 2 down.
Did he
Started
go?
to go after it. Now a look down to first. Didn't go.
Could be some
Inside,
action
ball
here
2.
in this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Two on, 2 outs. That's
Yeah.
a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Now this one gets away from the catcher. Throws.
Hey, he beat
And
the throw.
both runners move up on the wild pitch.
No trouble moving up to second on that play with the ball getting that far away from the catcher. Nice job to take advantage of the wild pitch.
That one hit to right. Brings it in, and that ends the inning. We're through 5. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Yankees nothing. Back at the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us. So digging in,
Leading
Paul
off for the Yankees,
Goldschmidt.
the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Got him to chase one above the zone there.
The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that top hand to work on time.
Movement in the bullpen. Eric Lauer looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Klein also getting ready. There's a strike. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. That's a little bit low. So Goldie strikes out here.
Well, he just had no answer for that hard inside fastball right there. Just blew it by him. And not every pitcher likes working inside, especially with 2 strikes. They don't want to hit a batter and waste an opportunity to put him away. But if you can locate that fastball just like he did, most hitters aren't looking for it, and it becomes very difficult to get a piece of.
The Yankees down by 4, and we're the top half of the 6th. Right through there, got him. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Evan Phillips done for the day. And as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher
Now
after this break. Will Klein into the game.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Here's Ryan McMahon now.
Ball upstairs.
Two down, nobody on.
That's ball 2.
And
Nope.
another ball.
Outside.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Let's go, Will.
3-0 down. That clips the corner. Draws the walk
Ball
there.
4. Take your
One of the
base.
things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Foul ball there. And the 0-1.
That's a ball.
In the dirt, blocked. The 1-1. This one in the air, right field. Reaching for it and brings it in. One left for the Yankees. They trail it here 4-0. Back here at Chavez Ravine, bottom of the 6th inning. Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers. On the ground, right side. Can't glove it cleanly. And they get the out.
He's out.
Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Up next for the Dodgers, the second baseman, Tommy Edman.
Late swing, foul to the left. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Dominguez takes it in for the out. 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, the catcher, Shelton.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Dalton Rushing.
Yep, that ball went out.
That one
Nope.
close, ruled a ball. And it's 2-0.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Here's a 2-0. Hammered down the right side, but foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
What do you
Checks his
got?
swing, appeal to third. He did not go around. In the air, right field. Dominguez has a beat on it. And that is that. Dodgers down in order. They lead 4-0. Back here in L.A., here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. The Yanks in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
Yeah, that's fouled off. The Yankees looking to rally.
Let's go, Will.
Next offer in there for a strike. That's strike 2.
Absolutely frozen on that heater right down the middle, and that's a pitch you're just not getting back. Now he's in a tough spot, especially after falling behind on a good first pitch.
Muncy. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, number 12, Trent Grisham.
Here comes the 0-1. High chopper to third. Throws across the diamond, and 2 away to start the 7th.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Ben Wright.
Two down, bases empty. Ben Rice getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 in this one.
Ball.
All right, Dodgers. Woo!
Oh, he gloves it. Down in order go the Yankees. They're down 4-0. So they turn things over to the righty, Angel Chivile.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
You know, these Dodgers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
Way out front for strike 2. In the air to left center. Bellinger sizing it up, and there's one down.
Up next for the Dodgers, the center fielder, number 44, Andy Paget.
That's
Ball,
a good
that's it.
miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
And the 1-0.
Ball 2.
Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Tim Hill, the veteran southpaw, is getting ready to come on if needed.
Hey!
Pages wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. Here's a 3-0. That just
Ball
missed.
4,
He
pitches
walked
down.
him on 4 pitches.
It all just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
One down. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Runner on the goal. Swing and a ground ball. Over to Goldie. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
Ball inside.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And Mookie takes. That one missing inside.
Running that good fastball up on the hitter's inside. If nothing else, it keeps him from diving out over the plate to get those arms extended on the pitch away.
Man at second. And there's a foul ball. The 3-1. And that one clips the corner. Betts wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Angel Chivile out of the game, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for the
New arm out of the bullpen,
number
Tim Hill.
41,
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Here comes Max
Up next
Muncy.
for the
He's 0
Dodgers,
for 1.
The third baseman, number 13, Max Muncy.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Two on, 2 outs.
Ball, that's down.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Inside, ball.
No question about this one. It's out of here. He hammers one out to right. And they tack on to their lead. It's 7-0.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Just
0-1.
missed. Two down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. High fly ball out to center field. Grisham moving under it. And that will end the inning. Big 3-run shot for the Dodgers. It's now 7-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the Dodgers,
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Brock
Brock.
Stewart.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side.
Let's go, Brock.
0-1. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Check swing didn't go. Now 1-2.
Here we go, Brock.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Strike.
Hacked swings and misses. It's a
Up
strikeout.
next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Let's go, Brock.
That one finds the zone. Strike one. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Eric Lauer looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Dreyer warming up as well. The 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
The Yankees with a lot of ground to make up, and we're in the top of the 8th. Good job to fight that one off. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. Out towards right center field. Pajes ranging into the alley. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And there are 2 outs.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, Paul.
Here is Goldschmidt. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3.
What he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
That catches the outside corner. And it's 0-2.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
2 down, nobody on. Almost got him.
Here we go, Brock.
And a payoff pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Three, 2. Goes down looking. So the Yanks go in order. Not going their way. It's 7-0. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low key.
In the air, right side of the infield. Chisholm settles under it. And there's one away.
Up next for the Dodgers, the second baseman, Tommy Edman.
Let's go, Dodgers.
Aye!
On the inside corner for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
That's a ball.
Stays alive. The Dodgers up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Up next for the Dodgers, the catcher, Dalton.
Here's the catcher, Dalton rushing. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out.
Aye!
Here comes the 0-1. That one in there across the letters. And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed to me. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. Still 2 challenges left for them. Ball to strike. The pitch. Late with the swing there. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Line drive to short and caught. Dodgers go down quietly, but they're still in control. It's 7-0.
Now pitching for
So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Jack Dreyer, and he has some nasty breaking stuff.
Leading off for the Yankees, the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Aye!
Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges.
Let's go, Jack.
1-2 now. To the right side. Freeman over to first in time. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
The third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
That one
That's a
way
ball.
inside.
That's right, LA. I can feel the breeze up here from that one.
Ball to strike. Tap foul at the plate. One down, base is empty here in the 9th. Got him looking for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. So they've still got both their challenges. Hit on the ground to short. On the run, sends it over to first, and they get the out.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Jose Caballero.
So it's their last chance in this one. Jose Caballero will hit next.
Hey!
Caballero thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. So the call will stand. Still one challenge left for them. Two down, nobody on.
Ball one.
Outside.
Nope, that's off the plate.
And it's
Ball
2
two.
and 1. They're down to their final strike.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
The 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Now
Ball
one
three.
missed. That's ball four. Tried another
Take your bait.
fastball, but missed the spot.
Oh, very
next
close
for
with
the
the
Yankees,
location right there. It's just
number
tough to get
28,
rewarded on the call
Austin
with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
Now the 0-1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes and very difficult.
Got him. Ball game.
Well, we saw complete domination in this one. The offense exploded for a blowout, and then the pitching staff nails, locked down the opponent. This team did everything right today.
This one ends 7-0. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.